Hey, the bloody hell are ya? Sweet. Hey, so Osmo Pocket 3, let's talk about it and the reasons why I bought it and the reasons why it's a awesome tool for me, not just to play around and balance. I don't know why I'm doing that. Right, so this rig, I kind of custom made. You can't buy them exactly like this. This is an Insta360 stick. It extends all the way up there. I've got an extra little tripod on it. And my phone mount sits in there, so I can connect to the Osmo Pocket with my phone and I can move the gimbal around so I can get these crane kind of shots. And this is the reason why I got this camera, because I love doing those kind of shots, which is a mission with a pole and a gimbal and an A7S III. It turns out pretty heavy and you have to set it up, and this is just plug and play, like pick, pop it off, do your filming and then pop it on there and get your interesting shots. Put it up in the tree. I'll show you some shots later of shots I got up in the tree. And this is just a great, I don't know about walking around vlogging and stuff, and who does the running test? Whoever does that, who vlogs while they're running? I don't get it. Look how stable it is, great. I don't care. That is at a pretty good height for talking to. You can, can track you, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to show any footage of that because I couldn't be bothered. There's a million other videos of track and test and all that kind of stuff. This is a cinematic tool for me. And if I find it's not long enough, I get this one here, plug that on like that, and then this here is a telecin. This extends like Jack and the Beanstalk. This is unscripted, by the way. Can you tell? This pole can get like these epic drone shots, and because you can lock the gimbal on to always seeing forward kind of thing, you can just zoom it up into the tree and get these kind of shots. So now I'm going to go down the beach and see what sort of cinematic, don't you love that word? What kind of cinematic shots I can get. So stay tuned and see you at the beach. Welcome to Sunshine Coast, Coolum Beach, Australia. Near Brisbane actually. You might know of Brisbane because it's on the time code, clock thing, whatever. So this is this is a quick footage comparison. Right, so I'm just going to put the Osmo Pocket right next to my A7S III with the f1.8 20mm G Master lens. I think it's G Master. G, just a G. Yo, G. So this will be a good heat test for the Osmo Pocket, because I've heard some people talking about overheating. I was doing a time lapse the other day and I think I got about 3 minutes worth of time lapse and it shut down. So that's something good to know. And this is, I don't know what temperature it is. Let me have a quick look. It's pretty bloody hot. It's not even summer yet, so how's this thing going to go in summertime? Generally I'll use the Osmo Pocket just as a quick 2-3 minute quick shots. But what if I want to do a time lapse? So that's why it's good to do these heat tests, I think. A7S III with the f1.8 20mm lens. So the focal distance is the same on the Osmo Pocket 3. I'm shooting in 10-bit on the Osmo Pocket and S-Log 3 10-bit on the A7S III. Might be a silly thing to do to compare the two, but it's good to know how the Osmo Pocket is going to splice in with my A7S III footage. Right, so the reason why I'm down is because I wanted to, actually, I'm testing two mics too. The wireless mic that comes with the Osmo Pocket and the old Rode wireless microphone which I've got hooked up to my A7S III. So this is why I've got this pole, because I can get some really interesting shots. So this is how easy it is. I can connect to the Mimo app. Alright, so I've got my camera connected. I can now put it in my little holder. And now I can see what's going on through the camera. And I can get some really interesting shots, like really smooth.
Mother, here I am. I hear you whisper, child, take my hand.
So having this extension gives you the ability to go up really high or start from down low and I can see what I'm doing. What if I wanted to do this? See, that shot would be hard to do. Now I've got the Osmo Pocket on the 3 meter long pole. I think it's about 3 meters, so you can get these epic drone kind of shots. I'm just going to go walking around and get a few shots.
Hold my spirit, keep me strong. We've been walking. I'm a deep thinker, I'm a soul seeker, diving into the depth of my being, shining the light in the dark places, trusting my intuition, going through the pain. Life isn't always a walk in the park.
So now I'm going to do a time lapse on the Osmo Pocket. I find it is just such a good time lapse camera. Especially when it's on a little tripod, you can just put it wherever, get your time lapse, good to go. So it's actually a good, what I'm doing right now is to test how long it's going to last in the hot sun. So I'm just going to keep it going until it shuts down. And this is a pretty good test for my A7S III in the hot sun too. If you get some value out of this content, please like and subscribe and comment. That would be much appreciated. Gives me incentive to do more videos. I want to do heaps more videos in comparing things like Osmo Pocket to the RX series, the RX100, the ZV-1. The RX100 Mark 7 is going to be a good test, but that does have a 200mm lens on it, so it's going to beat it for the focal distance reach. But for quality, Osmo Pocket 10-bit, Sony, they're a bit slow in the old 10-bit department with the point and shoot cameras. I think the Osmo Pocket 3 will actually help us consumers get a better product. Sony will look at DJI and go like, oh, DJI is like, they're going to control the market soon, so we better pull finger, up our game, produce some epic features into their lineup of cameras. That would be great for us all. Having the Osmo Pocket in your bag on an extender stick and having that access to a tool like that to do the crane type shots is amazing. And it's something you just pull out, press record, boom, 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 get a couple of shots, put it back in your bag, and then shoot with your expensive camera. But honestly, the footage difference is pretty comparable, which sounds funny because this A7S III is like a $6,000 camera. So you do get a lot of bang for buck. A lot of people are going to think the Osmo Pocket, especially the Creative Bundle, is quite expensive. But for what you get, I think it's a really good deal. The ability to shoot 10-bit in D-Log-M is something that can really help splice in with your more expensive camera footage. So, and having the ability to get those crane type shots like I showed you before just gives you access to more creative expression, I find. Right now I'm going to just chill and wait for my Osmo Pocket to shut down because of the heat. So I'll talk soon.
I seek the truth. I'm healing my heart, healing my heart.
And the ability to track like this, yeah, it's pretty good. I do like it. This is going to be really hard to get the right dynamic range on this shot because the sun is directly above me. I can tell by looking at the screen. Screen I love too, bigger than the Osmo Pocket 1. Osmo Pocket 1 is almost like, can't see it. So all round, do I recommend this camera? Hell yeah. Yep, get one. I'm not sponsored, definitely not sponsored. DJI, send me all your stuff, bud. I'll say what you want me to say. No, 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 we're going to keep it real all the time, keeping it real. So anyway, I also wanted to talk about if you were just getting some kind of cinematic shots of some nice flowy walking shots around the area. The Osmo Pocket is so small and you can see the up and down movement. This Insta360 selfie stick takes away that. Now I'm going to show you what I mean. I'm just going to walk normally. Okay, so this is just walking normally, kind of a bit of a ninja walk. If you don't know the ninja walk, it's heel first and you just walk very still. This is the ninja walk right here, so it should be pretty smooth. But this is just me walking normally. And so you'll notice it's bobbing up and down and it's hard to get that out in post. So when I extend the selfie stick now, see how it's taken out that movement? And then you can fly it nice close to the ground. Get some really interesting revealing shots like this. I can even get some tricky shots of going through branches and stuff. Then you do the pull back down. I haven't actually got my phone screen attached now, so I can't see how it looks, but how good is this? I just love this. Love it. Absolutely love it. I did love the first one when it came out, but then at that time I probably had the A7S III, so it's harder, a lot harder to match in that footage with the A7S III, and the fact that you couldn't shoot in any sort of log profile, bit yuck. So thank you DJI for providing the log profile. I'd love to see a log profile like on the Mavic 3 Pro. Is it face tracking me? It's not. I'd love to see a log profile like the Mavic 3 Pro. That's much more of a flatter profile, you get more dynamic range. What else can I say about this camera? Apart from things like everyone else is talking about, I'm trying to keep these videos offering something a little bit different than your average reviewer will talk about. Hey, I don't have the wind muff on this, so sorry if the wind is popping the microphone, but I've got it on the inside of my shirt kind of, so it might be all right. So the time lapse before, I just stopped it because it just kept on going. So not too bad for the heat test. I'm just gonna get a few more shots and call it a day.
I trust this journey, as unknown as it may be, longing to feel free. I feel connected. It feels so good to be loved for, baby.
And I will add that I do love how easy it is to use. Just to set up quickly, flip the screen, press record, hold the microphone, and you can feel it vibrate turning on, so you don't have to awkwardly look down like that. That's handy. You can also press record with the link button on this, or you can record internal audio 32-bit float. It doesn't record 32-bit float internally in the Osmo Pocket, but it does record internally in the actual device. So why would you want to use 32-bit float? It's because the loud attenuation volumes don't peak out. I don't know if they completely don't peak out. I haven't done testing, but I know how 32-bit float works. It's like, think of like dynamic range for camera. So the highlights are like the high volume peaks. If audio goes beyond that level, it's just going to distort, it's going to sound like crap, so you can't use it. So it's a handy feature, but all in all, this microphone is quite good quality. So would I recommend getting the extra bundle, whatever it's called, Content Creators Bundle? Yes, I would, because I pretty much got it because of that microphone. And the battery extension grip is very handy. It's easier to hold, feels more comfortable in the hand, although I've pretty much always got it on my Insta360 tripod setup. It always just lives in my car along with my Mini 4 Pro. Now I'm going to do, in other videos, I'm going to do tests from the footage between this and my Mini 4 Pro, because they both shoot in D-Log M 10-bit. So they pretty much should be identical to a certain limit, except the focusing, obviously the bigger sensor on this. You're going to have the bokeh. Although the Mini 4 Pro, you can get bokeh if you want. It's not really, you don't use it like a camera like that. It's more so just the aerial shots where everything's far away. But it's good to know, like, what a combo. The Mini 4 Pro, along with this tiny little camera, can fit in a tiny little bag, and you can do so much creative video with that. Happy days. Anyway, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.